Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Akil Hafiz Nongtian, number metric 2019293238. And today I'm going to explain about experiment F3, which is impact of jet for MEC294. Let's go to the objective of this experiment. First, to measure the reaction force produced by the impact of jet of water to various target vents surface. B. To investigate and determine the force required to keep a target at a determined level while it is subjected to the impact of a water jet. And C. To compare and analyze the experimental result with the theoretically calculated values. First thing first, introduction. Impact of a jet apparatus enables experiments to be carried out on the reaction force produced on a vents when a jet of water impacts on the vane of a various form. The study of these reaction forces is an essential step in the subject of mechanics of fluid, which can be applied to hydraulic machinery such as the Pelton wheel and the impulse turbine. For, for the theory, this is the diagram for impact of a jet. This is nozzle velocity. Consider of a jet water which impacts on to a target surface, causing the direction of the jet to be changed through an angle theta as shown in figure 1, this one. In the absence of friction, the magnitude of the velocity across the surface is equal to the incident velocity, Bi. The impulse of force exerted on the target will be equal and opposite to the force which acts on the water to impart the change in direction. Let's go to the apparatus of this experiment. Apparatus. Number 1 is a pointer. Number 2, spring tension adjuster. Number 3, wing nut. Number 4, interchangeable target. Number 5, weight, brush weight. And number 6, weight carrier, this one. And number 7, weight platform. Number 8, spring. Number 9, screw nut. Number 8, number 9, screw nut. Number 10, interchangeable nozzle. And lastly, number 11, water inlet at the bottom. For the procedure, step 1, open the wake platform by unscrewing the screw nut and screwing the wing nut. Step 2, attach the 5mm nozzle onto the bottom of vertical shaft and hemisphere target vent onto top of vertical shaft. Second step, close the wake platform by unscrewing wing nut and screwing the screw nut. Step 4, position the wake carrier on the wake platform. Step 5, adjust the spring tension adjuster to ensure the distance of 20mm between the nozzle and the target vent by first pressing the spring until the target vent touches the nozzle. Step 6, move the pointer so that it is aligned to the wake platform. Step 7, release the spring and adjust the spring tension adjuster to ensure distance between the wake platform and the pointer is 20mm. And then record this value as hash. Step 8, then move the pointer so that it is aligned to the wake platform that is floating in mid position. Step 9, turn on the pump and establish the water flow by steadily opening the bench control valve until it is fully open. Step 10, the target vent will now be deflected by the impact of jet at wakes onto the wake carrier until the wake platform is again floating in mid position. Wake platform aligned with pointer. Step 11, measure and record the flow rate together with the corresponding value of a wake on the wake carrier. Observe the form of the deflect jet and not its shape. Step 12, reduce the wake on the wake carrier in steps and maintain balance of a wake platform by regulating the flow rate for a few steps, each time recording the value of flow rate and a wake on the wake carrier. Step 11, close the control valve and switch off the pump. And then step 14, repeat the experiment with different target vents and nozzles. Step 11, to change the target vents and nozzles, open the wake platform by unscrewing the screw nut and screwing the wing nut. And lastly, step 16, after the target vents and nozzles are changed, close the wake platform by unscrewing the wing nut and screwing the screw nut. This is the sample calculation to find the experimental and theoretical answer. For the conclusion of this experiment is that impact of jet apparatus is used to demonstrate the way in which fluid force is being used to generate a force that can turn a turbine. That is converting the kinetic energy in a flowing fluid from a nozzle to a rotary motion of the turbine with the help of vents fitted on a shaft of the turbine. The jet is directed to vane of a turbine wheel that is rotated by the force generated due to change of momentum of the fluid according to Newton's second law of motion. The principle is used in designing impulse turbine. Part of the fluid energy is transformed to kinetic energy in a nozzle that issues a jet of a fluid at high speed. That is just for me. Thank you for watching.